Well, I will tell you about my daily routine as a web developer. Before that, web developer is a web developer profession that works to design, create, and maintain website and web application. So, it can be interpreted that a web developer is someone who is associated with the creation of a website. Well, I will introduce myself first. Hi, I'm Rara Bisri, commonly called Rara. I'm from Padang. I used to study at the Padang State Polytechnic, majoring in information technology with an informatics management study program. I'm the eldest of two children. I have a younger brother. Previously, the web developer is divided into three divisions, so I happen to work in the front end developer division. For my routine this morning, I wake up at 5 a.m. and start my daily routines with the morning prayer. After that, I continue my routines by cleaning the house, taking a shower, making breakfast. Usually before I work, I always have breakfast with bread and sweet tea. Well, since I work, I have to be separated from my parents because my parents are in Padang and I work in Bandung. So, I live in a rented house. Well, I go to work at 8 a.m. So after breakfast, I have to hurry to go to the office. So it's not too late. After arriving at the office, I did not forget to say good morning to my CO workers and continued to the workspace. After arriving at the workspace, I immediately checked the contacts that went into my email. After that, I made a list of what I had to do today. Next, I worked on a project with my team regarding website creation and website testing. Usually, this project takes approximately 3 days. Until 12 p.m., I immediately performed the Zuhur prayer and continued with lunch. After a break, I had a meeting with my boss about the project I had worked on the previous day and reported the progress of the website I was working on. Being a web developer is hard and easy. It's fun when we make projects with colleagues because there are always things to talk about. It makes my brain more relaxed. It's difficult when we are chased by targets that demand we have to be ready at the appointed time and forcing you to continue to be in front of the computer, which makes me feel a little tired. At the end of the day before going home, I usually update my to-do list and check back on the activities I have done that day and decided on the main goals for the next day's work. Oh yeah, don't forget to leave a positive note like smiling and being grateful, even though there are a lot of work. I returned to my rented house using public transportation. Usually the journey takes approximately 20 minutes. After arriving at the rented house, I immediately took a shower while waiting for the Maghrib call to prayer. After I finished praying, I immediately had dinner, then took a short break. Usually during breaks, I watched social media while watching the news that was going viral. After I finished resting, I immediately cleaned up and got ready for bed. Usually, if it's a holiday or weekend, I go to self-refresh, such as going to the park or just sitting in a cafe. If on holiday there are still unfinished projects, I usually do it in a rented cafe while refreshing myself. That's my routine as a web developer. Happy to tell you all. Bye bye guys.